Hey Canonites, welcome back. First, let me apologize for how long this took to get out. I lost my voice during PAX and had to wait for it to recover, which it finally has. I hate to sound like a broken record, but once again, thank you for your patience. Now, with that, let's talk about PAX. It was a fantastic trip with a lot of awesome moments that I'm eager to share with you. As with previous years, I got to visit 343 Industries and see the Halo Museum. Unlike previous years, I don't plan to post the full footage, and I don't think it would be all that interesting on its own. If you've watched my previous museum tour videos, you've pretty much seen all there is to see and heard the most interesting stuff there is to hear. That said, this time I'd like to highlight some of the awesome community-created items in there, along with some of the cool people I got to meet and hang out with. First is definitely one of the coolest, a fan-made, and I think full-size, or close to full-size, Ghost. This thing was massive and an absolute beauty to behold. Next up is a replica of Linda 058's Nornfang, which I know for a fact is full-sized as I helped fund its creation. Last year, myself and some other Halo fans commissioned the rifle as a gift to 343 to be displayed in the museum. I think you'll agree it's a sight to behold. There are a few other awesome fan creations, such as the legendary symbol throughout the museum, and I hope that eventually 343 can get some plaques or something to label these fan donations. And though not fan created, there were some awesome banners highlighting Halo's competitive legacy going back to 2002 if I recall correctly. Video footage will vindicate or condemn me. Oh, and Halfjaw from Twitter made a full-size Sangheili cosplay, which was absolutely amazing. Take a look.
Alright, hold on, we just gotta find out. Vagabond, come here. Just tell us really quickly, I see the mandibles are moving, this is incredible. So, tell us, how did this come to be? You've been working on this for a long time, right?
Yeah. So actually, it's exactly this time last year, Peter said, Peter, I want to become some Healy. Okay. I built the hour task a while back, as you all know, and I figured, well, copy-paste some details, 15 million polygons, 1,800 hours of print time, 22 kilograms of PLA, full video system, full water cooling system, and also a voice modulator. Oh dear doctor. So,
thanks to your family's understandable reluctance to have the present but that's quite alright. We'll get this down to trust between our peoples, as we once taught you in the ways of war, and taught you well, so shall we now instruct you in the ways of peace. Now I show you. I can make my figure. I assure you that your education will again be most thorough. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's give it up.
thank you.
There was a lot of fun to be had at 343 that day, but the highlight is always meeting the staff and fellow Halo fans. From 343, I got to meet Sparth, Sarah, Jeff Easterling, Ken Peters, Jeremy Cook, Corrine Robinson, Brian Gerard, Sotaro Tojima, Chris Lee, John Unishek, and others whose names I've sadly forgotten either because my memory is absolute shit or Halopedia's 343 page is out of date and I couldn't find names. Point is, tons of employees around for myself and others to talk to, and it was a great day of just nerding out. And speaking of nerds, I of course met tons of fellow Halo fans, be it at 343 or in the days that followed, including Hidden Xperia, Late Night Gaming, Green Skull, Chief Canuck, The Act Man, Masters 1337, Unicraken, and a few others from the Sins of the Prophets dev team, some of the crew from the Installation 01 team, Laird of Halo Collector, South, Major Thess, General Kid, Hayden G230, Brandon Lore Lowry of Windows Central, Duststorm of Podtacular, Kenny Taquin and Fletch of Ultimate Halo, Uber Nick, Will Cameron aka Pixel Flare, and Chris Raygun. And I know I missed some people and likely got some other information wrong, so if I did, I'm sorry. So many people were present, and it was great to meet and talk with people that, until that point, had basically just been online avatars. Over the weekend, we regularly hung out, talked Halo and other nerdy topics, and just had fun. So much fun. After the 343 visit on Friday, I finally walked the PAX floor, checking out some of the panels and games available. Me and Hidden Xperia took each other on in Soul Calibur 5, and though I had him on the ropes initially, the guy pulled a victory out at the end. The game was fun, as much Soul Calibur as Soul Calibur always is, and I'll probably pick it up at some point since it's honestly my favorite fighting game. And I'm sure the fact that I discovered it, and thus Ivy, when I was in my mid-teens, has nothing to do with that. We also got to check out Destiny 2's Gambit mode, which was fun even for those in our group that hadn't played Destiny before or in a while. I was kind of upset though when I got home and discovered that it had been available to play that entire weekend. Kind of felt like I wasted my time with the game at PAX, but oh well. We also got to check out the new Spider-Man game, which is as fun as you've all heard by now. It's very Batman Arkham City, but more open world. The web slinging is fantastic, and gameplay is an absolute blast. If I had a PlayStation 4, I'd probably pick it up, and then probably never play it, like so many games in my collection, because I just don't have time. God damn it. The highlight of PAX, other than seeing all these aforementioned Halo peeps, was the Maestros of Video Game panel featuring Brian D'Oliveira, composer for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Enon Zur, composer for Fallout 76, Jack Wall, who I know best for his godly work on the Mass Effect series, and of course, the legendary Marty O'Donnell. The panel was amazing as each composer dived into some interesting stories they had from their years in video games, adventures they'd undertaken to get certain sounds for games and music, and so much more. I was primarily there for Marty and Jack, but hearing from Enon and Brian was great too. Interestingly, Marty at one point talked how he'd recently been sitting down with Kazuma Jinouchi, Halo 5's composer. Immediately I thought about all the "Marty is returning to Halo" threads that would surely popped up if this had been broadcast live. That aside, it's just cool to think about two former Halo composers meeting up. I headed back to my hotel after that as my foot had been killing me all weekend and I needed to relax a bit, but a few others got to meet Marty afterwards. I enjoyed that privilege last year, and I'll tell you, Marty's a great guy to just talk and hang out with. And that pretty much concludes my PAX adventures. It was an absolute blast this year, especially with all the community people that showed up. Looking forward either this week or weekend, depending on factors, I have a video planned that I've wanted to make for a while now concerning the canonicity of the Halo 3 Believe campaign. At least in part. Most think of it as non-canon, but the evidence might leave you surprised. I won't say any more right now, but look forward to that. And of course, I'm in the middle of Halo Silent Storm. No spoilers, but this has been nothing short of amazing at every turn so far. I cannot wait to review it. But anyway, thank you for watching, everyone, and thank you even more for your patience. There's that broken record again. This has been Halo Canon, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, and if you really love me, hit that notification bell and leave a thumbs up. These both really help out the channel. I wouldn't be where I am now without your views and support, so once again, thank you. Keep on being awesome, Canonites.